Hello guys, this is Revolution and I'm going to tell you why the legendary assassin Hit is far stronger than you thought. So quite recently, the legendary assassin Hit has been erased from existence by the Omni King Zeno because Universe 6 was eliminated, and in the Tournament of Power, Hit himself was defeated by Jiren. Now there's a tendency in this community when a fighter loses a fight, we all jump on him and call him weak, despite all the evidence to the contrary. This is not that Hit is weak, it's more a credit to Jiren's power that Jiren was able to defeat a being as strong as Hit. Some of the legendary assassin's hacks are quite frankly incredible. Believe it or not, there are still some downplays out there that will claim that the legendary assassin Hit is not even galaxy level. We are going to debunk that nonsense in this video. Just before we delve further into this discussion, I have the holiday period off, so I'll be making quite a few videos over these next few weeks. However, I do understand some of you are busy, so if this is the last video you see before the holiday period, have a great holiday season. I've had some feedback in my latest videos concerning the sound of my videos. I have just got a new mic and quite frankly, I'm hopeless when it comes to the audio side. I do want to give you a visually and orally enticing video. Yes, I said it, I said oral. So do please continue to give me your feedback, and I do apologize for any problems it may have caused you. I would also like to invite you to my Twitter account. It's on your screen right now. I'm going to be doing some Q&A tweets that will be made a video out of. So come and follow me on Twitter, and when I post a question, you may get mentioned in one of my videos. So the legendary assassin Hit made his debut in the God of Destruction tournament between Universe 6 and Universe 7. He first fought against Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and later against Goku, who despite showboating his Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 technique, still lost to the assassin. Hit then went on and got bodied by Monarcha, the true omnipotent of the Dragon Ball verse. Just kidding. In episode 71 and 72, Goku hires Hit to assassinate himself, and then we all bore witness to an epic rematch between the two, which ultimately ended in a tie. More on that later. And then obviously in the Tournament of Power, we have seen Hit fight for Universe 6, using his time skip in order to save his teammates from elimination, facing off against powerful opponents such as Dispo and of course Jiren. Quite frankly, in my humble opinion, putting up a better fight against Jiren than Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku did, and even arguably Ultra Instinct. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section. Who fought better, Goku or Hit? Taking pride in the fact that he has always done it in one blow. Hit is over 1,000 years old and is referred to as Hit the Infallible. Infallible means that basically they are beyond making mistakes. He is known to always catch his target. It's important to remember that the legendary assassin Hit is exactly what it says on the tin, an assassin. He's not truly a martial artist in the same regards as Goku and Vegeta. Goku noted at the end of his fight with Hit in the God of Destruction tournament that if Hit was allowed to use his assassination techniques, Goku would have lost the fight even in Blue Kaioken times 10. He was still able to knock out cold a Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Goku even used Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10, keeping up with Goku in that state. Sure, he may have been using hacks, but the fact is, he still did it. So that would put Hit relative to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku. But that was way back in the God of Destruction tournament. The Tournament of Power also restricts the legendary assassin Hit from using his assassination techniques, as no killing is allowed. So whether that would have worked against Jiren, we will never know. Don't get me twisted guys, when it comes to power, Jiren far outclasses Hit. Hit's power doesn't just reside in his ability to conjure ki in the same manner Goku and Vegeta do. Hit uses an ability called Toki Tabashi, in English known as time skip. This ability can be used to devastating effect, whether he's assassinating somebody or he's in a martial arts contest. Vegeta in Super Saiyan Blue, who was far stronger than the Super Saiyan God Goku we saw almost destroy the macrocosm, wasn't aware of Hit's time skip and was ultimately decimated in a few blows. While some people may argue that Hit wasn't at Vegeta's power level, and I honestly believe at this point it was only relevant to Vegeta's power level in Super Saiyan Blue, he would still have needed a large enough power level to hit Vegeta heavy enough to knock him out of Super Saiyan Blue. If you honestly believe that Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta is weaker than Super Saiyan God Goku from the Battle of God saga, just stop, revisit your power scaling methods and try again. Hit is not galaxy level. That is a stupendous downplay. It doesn't matter anyway because the Galactic King alerted Goku to the fact that Hit may be using Toki Tabashi, and Goku found a way to counter the Toki Tabashi. However, Goku, in order to become faster than the Toki Tabashi, powered up into Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10. Now, originally, Hit could only stop somebody else's time for just 0.1 seconds. Upon trying to match Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku, Hit used an ability called Pure Progress. Basically, this is an ability Hit can use if an opponent is as powerful as himself, if not stronger. Hit can increase his abilities. In the God of Destruction tournament, Hit managed to improve his time skip ability to 0.5 seconds, so he could skip ahead in time for 0.5 seconds when it was previously 0.1. That's a 500% increase. Legendary Assassin Hit has not only advanced his time skip, he has completely evolved it and now can use a different variation of time skip techniques. With the original time skip, Hit can manipulate time and skip it for half a second. In that time, Hit moves freely to block and counter attack, but Hit has the ability to store that skipped time, and in doing so can create a personal dimension created with said skipped time. Whilst Hit is in this dimension, and he can bring others into this dimension with him, as we saw in episode 71 when he brought the mob boss with him, the real world stands still. The time in the real world stands still, and upon Hit re-entering the real world, he re-enters seemingly without any time passing at all. Vados tells Champa in episode 72, Hit does not stop time, he simply skips it, moving freely in his own personal dimension and re-entering at will from any direction. As Hit transfers his physical body to the parallel world in order to avoid opponents' attacks, he can actually still appear in the ordinary world, leaving opponents attacking an intangible visage. After Goku's overwhelming power managed to move in Hit's parallel world, Hit managed to advance his time skip even further by freezing Goku as he went for the final blow in episode 40, almost like encasing Goku in a parallel world within Hit's very own parallel world. Starting to sound like Inception, huh? But that's not where it stops. In the Tournament of Power, upon fighting Jiren, striking an opponent after having continually using time skip, Hit is able to attach a form of time cage to them, as we saw against Jiren. Rather than jumping into a parallel world where he can move about freely, he almost traps Jiren in a parallel cage, whilst the real-time or ordinary world continues to move as normal. This is why against Jiren, Hit kept using the time skip to everybody's concern, because he was actually building up Skip's time to entrap Jiren. However, this is Hit's last-ditch move, and it takes a lot of power for Hit to maintain this move over a certain amount of time. Unfortunately for him, Jiren has more power than Hit. So, however, any being relative to Hit's power level would be doomed by this attack, quite frankly. Basically, if you're not a multiversal being in the same regards to Jiren, who transcends time, then quite frankly, Hit can entrap you in time. The rate in which he continues to evolve his time skip abilities, even Whis considers frightening. In his rematch with Goku on planet Earth, despite the fact that Goku had now got to a level where in Super Saiyan Blue he could compete with a Hit who could beat a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 Goku in the God of Destruction tournament. Add to that the fact that Hit was using his assassination techniques. Then Goku also commented that Hit had got a lot stronger than what he was in the God of Destruction tournament. So that means Goku got way beyond 10 times stronger in the future Trunks saga. Considering the rate of improvement when Hit uses pure improvement, who knows how strong he would have been come the Tournament of Power. Even Vegeta commented on Hit that it's a Saiyan thing to increase their power in battle and keep advancing, yet Hit was advancing faster than Goku in battle without relying on transformations. Not only does Hit have an awesome array of techniques at his disposal, but he can also survive in the vacuum of space. The nameless planet, the location of the God of Destruction tournament, was stated to have no atmosphere, and upon Vados and Champa arriving on the nameless planet, Vados induced oxygen into the atmosphere inside the barrier created for the tournament itself. After losing his fight to Vegeta, Frost left this atmosphere of oxygen. Frost, obviously being a Frieza clansman, can breathe in the vacuum of space as Frieza does. However, he was stalked by the assassin Hit and ultimately got bodied. But this ultimately proved that Hit could breathe in the vacuum of space. Fast forward to episode 72 of Dragon Ball Super, when Hit arrives on Earth to try to assassinate Goku. After tying with Goku, Hit left Earth on his own accord to go back to Universe 6. Vados asked Champa shortly after, should we go as well, and then took a different method of transportation, the usual angel way of travelling. This means that the legendary assassin Hit is capable of multiversal travel. To be able to travel from one universe to another in what is the space of a few years at most is stupendously massively faster than light plus. We never get to see Goku or Vegeta travel these speeds that us power scalers often claim they can travel, but here we have a character who can breathe in the vacuum of space, travelling at these speeds to go from one universe to another. Some of you may be wondering, well, could he have used the God Box? Well, at the end of the God of Destruction tournament, Hit told Champa and Vados that he no longer needs the God Box. Hit's primary method of attack is also the vital point attack. Hit only aims for his opponent's vital spots, allowing him to take opponents down who are even stronger than he is. His assassination techniques, despite it being momentarily, even managed to kill Goku in Super Saiyan Blue. He is able to leave duplicates of his ki in order to make it harder to track him, and he can use a warping technique similar to a Phantom Fist. This is an invisible energy blast, which with enough force can kill an opponent if it hits a vital spot. It can even travel through physical objects due to the fact that it is travelling through the time storage world. Simply put, the legendary assassin Hit of Universe 6 is an infinitely high fourth dimensional being, time manipulating, self-advancing assassin who is extraordinarily faster than light, capable of traversing a multiverse. He is quite sincerely a handful for any opponent below God of Destruction level, and this is why the legendary assassin Hit is far stronger than you thought. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. I would also like to know whether you would like to see Hit again in the future of Dragon Ball Super. Should he be revived? Or would you like a spin-off of the history of Hit and his assassinations? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button. It truly helps me out. Do not forget to subscribe. If you enjoy power scaling videos, there are some on your screen right now. If you haven't seen them, be sure to check them out. Until next time, Ad Astra.